of our great electronic shows that we have here. We would love to hear from you. If you own anything in the show, or if you want to talk about it, we'd love to talk to you. Our phone number is going to go up for you in just a sec. Give us a call. This is our TP-Link. This is our dual band touchscreen router, or I should call it router extender, improver, router extraordinaire. Because I know a lot of you out there, right? And you have a basic router in your home and you're having trouble, maybe not only with the speed of your devices running, the range of the devices that you've got, you know, the reception that you get. Well, let me tell you something. That will happen no longer if you get the TP-Link. This thing jacks it up using dual band technology. It knows exactly what gigahertz to use to complement the different electronics that you're using. It has a 4.3-inch touchscreen, 3 antennas built in to give you the most incredible range and signal strength ever. 4K ready. Joe, I have 270 of these.
Oh my gosh. You need to jump on board with one of these guys because we're paying.
I get terrible range at my house.
Exactly. A lot of people don't even know like what's providing that range, what's providing that Wi-Fi experience, and you're spending a lot of money to get fast internet into your house, but then it's that little black box that you're renting from your cable company, typically renting like $5 to $10 a month, and that technology is old. It's antiquated. It's designed for one device. And the fact is, in the United States, the average house has 9 different devices that are connected to your router. You think about what's Wi-Fi in your house. You have telephones, you have tablets, you have computers, there are TVs. The Godzilla we just offered, a brand new pet camera that's coming up in a couple minutes. That's all connected to a router. So instead of using that old technology, now we're going to step up to the new. Because if your router is less than 2 years old, you do not have speed what we're offering today. And why is the internet slow at your house? It's because you have old, antiquated technology. You see the multiple antennas that we have on here? This is designed to send out a strengthened signal, not only just at one speed, but actually at 2 different speeds. Because you have the multiple antennas, you can connect up to 60 devices at one single time. Now here's the great thing about these antennas. Like Guy mentioned, there's something out there called dual band. Now a lot of us have had routers out there in existence that run at a single speed called 2.4 gigahertz. Well, there's a lot of devices that are in your house that operate at that gigahertz speed. It's your microwaves, it's your home phones.
Yeah, my phone,
There's a lot of clutter in that 2.4 gigahertz speed. So that's why you're getting slow signal. Well, the government came out with 5 gigahertz that's exclusive for routers. Don't get just the 2.4 gigahertz, get the brand new speed. Look how fast everything's flying through there. Now, the other thing about this, guy, is that a lot of times once we're connected and then we start walking around our house, then it starts to slow down. You go into another room, you lose the internet signal. You go into another room over there, you lose the internet signal. You go downstairs, upstairs, you lose the internet signal. This has something called beamforming technology. This is incredible, because what beamforming does is those little antennas that we saw on the top, once they find a signal, they lock onto that signal. Because traditional routers just send out a signal in a circle. And if you happen to be in that circle, you might be able to get signal. What this one from TP-Link does, when it sends out that signal, and when it finds something that's locked onto it, it stays locked onto it because it sends a beam of signal strength right to it. So that way you're always connected. And this is the easiest router we've ever offered. With a touchscreen display that's on the front here, it's just like using a tablet. There's one little button, I'll tip it up so you can see. There's one little button right there, the quick setup. It will take you less than 60 seconds to set up your router. You don't have to hire someone to come out to your house. You don't have to, stand on a phone somewhere. You just tap that one little button, you've got it right there. It makes it so easy for you to set up and now have the most advanced signal we've ever had from a router.
All right, I got a couple of hundred of these left. So if you want to increase the speed, you want to increase the range of your Wi-Fi right now, of your system, and also, I don't know what kind of router you have. You might have got a bargain router. Maybe you got one from your cable company, whatever it is. You know what I mean? You want to get something that's really jacked up. This is the way to do it. This is one of those things that's going to kind of deliver. Because just because you have great electronics doesn't mean you're going to get a great signal.
Right, because a lot of us, we pay, you see the advertisements where it'll say up to 100 megabits of speed a second. But then your router might be 5 years old. Well, think about a router 5 years old. There's something called a G router. And if you're buying it from your cable company, that's commonly what they offer. With that G speed, it's only 54 megabits a second. This is up to 1900 megabits a second. So we're talking blazing quick speed. The other thing I want to show you in the backside real quick is that the setup on here is so simple. So from your cable provider, all you do is you unplug from your old router, you plug it into the new, and that's it. You run that simple setup and you've got it. Plus, there are 4 additional ports if you want to hardwire your desktop, a television. You can easily do it right there. And with that touchscreen experience as you got on the front, it makes it so easy for you to navigate through here and finding all your apps. There's also additional settings that are on here, one called quality of service. I love this one because with the QoS, what you can do is you can set different priorities. So if I want to set up my phone and my wife's tablet on high priority, I've got it. If I want to put the kids down on low priority, I can put them down there. If I want to put a TV in middle priority, that way whoever's on the higher priority gets the faster speed. So sometimes when multiple devices get online, then you end up losing a little bit of speed. Here you're making sure all of your technology is always getting the
Joe,
best.
let me ask you a quick question. So as far as this working with my TV, I'd have to have a smart TV, right? Is that how it would help?
A lot of smart TVs that are out there, they need that Wi-Fi signal,
gotcha.
and you got it. But this is also the first router that we've offered here at HSN that's designed for 4K technology. Because 4K requires so much more speed than traditional 1080p. So when you're watching Netflix, when you're watching Hulu, when you're watching your on-demand content to your TV, do you only get through a couple minutes and all of a sudden it goes through a buffering? It's because you have a slow Wi-Fi signal in your house. This is going to boost that signal. Now keep in mind, you're renting a router from your cable company. It's probably cost you $10, $15 a month. This is the best way. You get rid of that rental fee. Now we step up to the new technology, not 5-year-old technology. This is future-proofing your house, especially with these 3 antennas. It's designed to connect to multiple devices, and with beamforming technology, once it locks on, it will send a strengthened signal wherever you walk around the house. So whether you're upstairs, downstairs, walking around the house, these antennas are going to strengthen that signal.
Well, and when you look at this thing, if you get a good shot of this, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it right over. I'm going to hold it up to look at it. This looks nothing like the router that I have. I think this little dinky little cheapo router. You look at how great this is, and you see the power of these antennas. This is what's giving you that, and you can situate them any way you need. This is what's giving you all that great reception. I have 249 exactly left. I got about 80 people shopping, so I'm down to about 160 hard quantity. If you want it with free shipping, you know what's crazy about this? I'm buying more stuff in this show than I've bought in a long time.
Need.
Well, between this and the camera, I'm like, I got my whole house covered.
You need it. This is